And if it did, where would it be? Yeah, the normal limit is 20 stated provinces. The problem here, Doomed World, is I am not a complete merchant republic. The only benefit of the merchant republic I get is the ability to create trade posts. I cannot create trade leagues and I cannot create trading cities. So does that mean I still have the 20 limit or not? Because it doesn't list that. Increases goods produced in foreign provinces. That actually says it over the Serene Republic. I don't know if I can see that. Well, actually, I just need to find out what my tag is. So I need to go debug mode. See what my tag is. We are PRY. So we're going to tag to PRY. And we're going to go to my government, Pirate Republic. Increases goods produced in foreign provinces where the country has trade power. So we do have that aspect of a merchant republic. Okay. I wonder if Venice even has the limit. They must do. Yeah, I'm counting 19 provinces. They probably do have 20. I probably just missed one. Where does it say that, though? It's listed in the state and province. Thank you. I'm not seeing it, though. Sorry, we're breaking into, like, new territory here. I've not seen anyone playing with this, and the wiki does not tell you. Check Britain, maybe. That might be a better idea. What are they? GBR! Wow, they've really only just started on this path. So I guess the Merchant Republic is what the value of goods produced does. Large Merchant Republic. Above maximum size sustainable. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen it somewhere. But I'm just not sure where. Because it doesn't say it here. Oh, that's nice. Unrest. The place that would make the most sense is here. Next to loans. Oh yeah, but that's only because they're over it. If you're under it like Venice is, then that doesn't appear. And no, I'm not just going to start adding random provinces to us to find out if it goes over or not. That's too much effort. It definitely makes the most sense if it was in here. I'm surprised it doesn't say anywhere though. Yeah, I'm on the trade tab. Nope, I'm not seeing it. Oh, nice. Getting extra Republican tradition there, though. A little bit dangerous there, Britain. A little bit dangerous. But anyway, PR... Oh, no, I need to go. Tag, PRY. We're just going to need to find out in time, I guess. Something to look forward to. No, this kind of matters. This really does kind of matter. What's a quick way of doing this? Colonizing provinces. Changes controller of a province. It's not controller, it's the owner. Changes ownership of the province, but that requires the province ID. Alright, bear with me here. So we currently have 2 provinces. I'm going to need to give myself another 18. It's already saved. Alright, so we're in debug mode, so we should be able to see the province IDs. So we're going to go own 2652 846. What? Oh. Can't use the numpad. 2633 775. That was the wrong province. I meant 2651 843 4590 4591. I'll see if they were only that easy. 2634. Yeah, completed a mission. If only were that easy. 843 2650. How many is that? 13 provinces. Wait, am I going to have to core all of this? Yes. Is there a quick way of coring? Just do integrate. Oh, yeah, that would be better. Integrate. Bruh. Unlimited power! Jamaican France! And no. There are no warnings for being over the size limit. That is very interesting. Alright. Thank you for that one. Let's load the game. can pause first to see. That can also be done. I'll let the month tick over. I'm a great power! Nope. No size limits. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Smugglers are good. Smugglers are really good. You get trade posts, which is one of my favourite features of a Merchant Republic anyway, because it means that you... As a Pirate Republic, I'm expecting you to kind of build little pirate havens everywhere so you can get a bigger radius of raiding. And if you're doing that, then you may as well put trade posts there, if you're a smuggler. And anywhere where you're active with your trade fleets, which you should have many of because of your massive global trade efficiency bonuses, the goods produced in all those areas is going to increase too. So if we take a look, for example, at Gien, and then goods produced. Nearby Merchant Republics, trading cities or trade companies plus 9.3%. Which means that me and Tortuga probably have 18% of the control. Well, I have 13, so they should be getting about 7% from that. And there could be trade companies out here. That's entirely possible. Can there? Actually, is that true? No, that's not true. Trade companies can only be in the east, not in the west. In that case, where's the trade coming from? So 7% of that is from me. No, that means that Tortuga must have 4%, not 13. Right? New Providence is 2. Tortuga has 0, so it's not them. New Providence might be smugglers. I doubt it. Actually, we can find out, can't we? New Providence, are you a black market consortium? Nope, they have articles of agreement. Nope, yes they are. Black market consortium, it's down there at the bottom. Okay, so it's New Providence. Interesting, so yeah, we are increasing the value of all goods produced here by 9%, which is then increasing the amount of production earned, and also, more importantly, is increasing the amount of local trade value, because it's producing more goods, which then becomes value, which means the Caribbean as a whole is becoming more profitable. That is going to be super strong in the Caribbean. Crikey. Imagine all the sugar and tobacco and cotton and all the other things that we're just improving the sheer quantity of. And those are valuable goods. Hell yeah. Now imagine if we get to India with trade companies and increase that even further. Now that you say that, I do remember they say there's no size limit. Yeah, so for the regular Pirate Republics, that's very true. It's specifically the Black Market Consortium because it says enables Merchant Republic mechanics. And I thought that part of the restriction with Merchant Republics would be the fact that you can only be 20 provinces big. Apparently that's an unwritten requirement, which is not actually obvious anywhere, even if you're playing as a Merchant Republic, until you go over. Cool. Good to know. Do we still have debug mode and stuff on? No. Good stuff. The marketplace is complete, so my share of trade here is currently 13%. It should go up quite a bit. And also the Greater Antilles. I'm an idiot. We should be doing local trade power. And in Havana too. As much as getting that development up is lovely, this is way more important. So it's currently 13% and I'm earning 5.8. 19%. 8.4. 3 more ducats because of that. Nice. I'm sorry, itchy nose-itis again. Okay, we're good. For now. We have enough money where we could upgrade 2 more of the older ships. 2 war galleons. Oh yeah, still mothballed, that's why. Unless there's anything else I want to build. I don't think so. We have no loans. Not this good. And again, we'll let you repair to 25-ish. And then we'll mothball you. And we're just going to keep on rolling that through until all of my ships are modern. And at that point... Ooh. Hi, Aragon. How's it going? 41 units they're bringing in. Who on earth are you fighting? Damn, Aragon. You scary. Maravi, Mutapa, and Delhi. Wait, why are you over here, then? That's over here. Delhi. Not sure where the others are. Aragon's in India. They've made it. The first European. All is as it should be. Taking a shortcut. Panama doesn't exist, though. My lord, Field Marshal has gained additional shock skill. Shocking. Group. I probably should be prioritizing the construction of buildings while I have the cheaper buildings. Half of my heavies are now modern. And for every heavy I'm building, I could basically build a building. Ish. Maybe 2. The privileges of the nobility have been under continuous assault in the Stede de Graaf has been attempting to centralize more and more control. Damn right the rights of the nobility have. I'll take the national unrest disorder. Thank you very much. The troops will march across Mexico while the boats go around South America because automatic troop transport is balked. Oh. National Bank. The establishment of a bank has given us a reputation of seriousness and reliability. It has also allowed our government a much greater flexibility in raising funds for warfare. Basically, we've discovered loan sharks. Focus on control of inflation. Lose inflation, gain stability, gain money. Oh. Interest or inflation reduction. I'm going to take the inflation reduction. That is another point of stability, which is really strong, because another point of stability equals another point of fervour. I'm okay with this. Establish Sunday schools. That's just free missionary strength, so go for it. Let me just double check you are still drilling. You are. Right, and that was also a bunch of free money, which we can then spend on upgrades. We really need to get manufactories, because in 8 years manufactories spawns. And we want to do it while they're cheap. Let me just double check I'm right in saying that. Yeah, manufactories, 8 years time. Ish. So we definitely need to get those down. And one of those manufactories was actually super valuable. 0.5 ducats in Jamaica. Hell yeah! Plus all the goods produced. Because yeah, manufactory is just a straight up local goods produced +1, which is then further modified by the goods produced modifiers. Including my Merchant Republic modifier. For reasons we cannot fathom, our shipwrights feel they are not getting the backing and support of the naval establishment. However, ruling a nation is a lot of work. Do we really care about such a minor matter? Yes. Yes, we do. Also, I'm ahead of time, so I really don't care. Random Notes, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And there we go. Positive relations with Tortuga. And with that, what I think I would like to do is enable divert trade. You're not a smuggler, are you? You are a smuggler's haven, but no, you have war against the world. So yes, any trade power that you give me, I then convert into goods produced. So I definitely want you diverting trade to me. Makes you a bit unhappy, but we'll sort that out soon enough. And there it is. We have the money to build a manufactory. Ships. I just want to double check how long until we can raid. It really would be nice to be able to automate this. There's a couple that are 44s up here. So yeah, I think we do need to go after Mexico before they start teching up, because they are close to some Europeans. So they could start getting that sooner rather than later. Workshops in Havana. I mean, that would be quite nice, but I think I'm going to wait until we can get the manufactories done. It was to ally to Quiche, right? Yeah. I think I do need to start fabricating on them. Oh, I was improving relations with Carabas this entire time. Oopsie. Build a spy network on you. I can get a trade idea, but I want to stay ahead of time with Diplo, so we're not going to get one. Not yet, anyway. We probably could afford an advisor. No, let's get the manufactories done, and then we can start looking at advisors. Yeah, I like that idea. Because getting some harmonic point income would definitely be nice. I'm really missing my 55 innovativeness and unlimited money with Aragon. Election. Spare no expenses, we have tons of inflation reduction. A captain rules over the nation of thieves, so we can keep Stead de Graaf, who is only 41, he's young. So yes, I think it's at this point where we start re-electing. So we're gaining 0.2 Republican tradition every year. Re-elections happen every 4 years, which means we get 0.8 in that time, and we use 8. We are really not going to be able to elect very many people very often. Unless we get the Buccaneers in power. I think now that we're re-electing, I'm going to go ahead and boost the Buccaneers, and I'm going to get them into power. So we are going to be losing out on that 10% trade efficiency, but I think this is worthwhile. I want that Republican tradition. Now we're getting 1.2. And re-elections can happen. Because now we're getting 2.8. Oh, sorry, 4.8. Which means we're losing 4.2. No, 3. Yeah, 3.2 every election, which is fine. 3.2 is doable. Won't take us very long to make up for it. This is going to bug me more just because I'm 100% sure there's 100% sure it tells you how many you can have as a merchant republic, but I can't find it. I am sure I've seen it as well, but I'm not going to let it bug me. Portuguese Mexico has announced me as a rival. Have they indeed? Louisiana and Mexico. But Carabas has not. That's interesting. Well, for the time being, I don't want to do anything about that. But, noted. Also, we can almost get the next admin tech, which is going to be nice, because that's going to put me ahead of time for 3 years, and that's going to give me extra production efficiency. And in fact, there it is. Boop. Allows me to build cathedrals, but that's not a huge issue. Faction take over, the smugglers. No! Boost. I mean, the boosts are so cheap that this is basically irrelevant. Like the Barbary Corsair ideas better than the Pirates, though it's close. I think it's really interesting that the Pirates have the ignore religion, religious apathy thing. I have to say I like the Betsimer Soraka ideas the most. Oh, they're dead now. Can't show them. Their pirate ideas are just insane. I really like them. I don't have that set up, but the ideas are +1 yearly naval tradition, +1 leaders without upkeep, and then the capstone is unjustified demands -25%. They ignore religion, so negative religious tolerance no longer gives any penalties. Heretic and heathen provinces do not give any penalty to religious unity. +25% looting speed, -10% infantry cost, +20% global naval engagement, -2 national unrest, +10 morale of navies, +1 naval combat bonus off of owned coast, just like the wooden wall, +10% sailor recovery, and +25% rebel support efficiency. When can I go raiding again? I was kind of keeping an eye on, though I can do it now. Do it! I mean, one of the nice things about having this trade route around here is I can just keep an eye on you as you're dashing around. I really do wish it was automatic, though. That seems to have been the only place I can do it. And these I raided more recently, so I can't do those, I think. Well, let's grab the transports and just have a look. Oh, come on. Fairly sure it hasn't been 10 years yet, though. 1650, 1647, 1650, yeah, 5 years have passed. So 1650 is going to be the big one. That's when I can do a ton of raiding, so 4 years time from now. And we are 3 months away from building the second manufactory, at which point I'm going to call that good enough. And then we can start thinking about expansion again. Right now. No! Inflation! Next month then. At least my cheap buildings modifier isn't worn off yet. There it is. +38 in Havana. Not the best modifier ever, but it's going to allow me to get institutions, which is huge. Okay, so I do want to have a little bit more money in my back pocket, although frankly we are earning enough where we can start thinking about doing things. First things first, we want to get an advisor. And I think the first advisor is going to have to be Diplo because we're still trying to get trade ideas. And there's the half-price trade efficiency guy. He's still alive. Sold. We have Protestant zealots at 50%. So another thing I do kind of need to do sooner rather than later is put a fort in both Havana and in Jamaica. So maybe I do want to continue to save up for that. Doesn't need to be a high level one, just like a level 1. Harsh life on the ocean. Many join the ranks of our navy expecting a more exciting life awaiting them with the opportunity to leave their home behind and see the sea and land beyond the Jamaican borders. Not all of these are prepared for the often harsh and even more dull and boring life at sea, stuck with an endlessly repetitive tasks, food and the company on longer journeys. Many young sailors quickly regret this decision. Dismissed as daydreaming landlubbers by their more seasoned crewmates, they quickly become more trouble than they're worth. Some might eventually grow used to the reality of the job and become useful, but others do more good just returning home. We produce tons of sailors, that is not a problem. Mordred, which would you recommend, heavy ship cost or light ship cost as an idea for a pirate nation? Light ships. I suspect you'll be building a lot more light ships. The heavy ships you should just be stealing. Light ships you need for privateering and or trade protection, and you're going to need a lot of them. An awful lot of them. And if you have naval and maritime ideas together, then you can get plus 15% light ship combat ability and also light ship cost reduction, which is going to make your light ships actually good as fighting ships. Especially if you can find other ways of increasing light ship combat ability, like being Norway. Useless landlubbers. Alright, I can get an idea. No, we're waiting for naval professionalization, as I've said before, I am sure. Yeah. I kind of feel like I'm just sitting here on fast forward, but we kind of need to, because I want to make sure we have the economic foundation. I don't want a repeat of the dwarves. I don't want to have no economy and massive armies. I want to have the economy to support the army so I can do stuff. Oh yeah, you're right, they don't. Norway does not have the better light ships anymore. Plutocratic and maritime for better light ships. Oh, not naval. Naval's blockade and privateering, isn't it? I knew that. I know I have it. Well, at least I hired him. He did something towards the end of his life. I guess we'll go for Jack Reed. Wait. Wasn't he one of my rulers? Nicholas Reed was. Okay. I was like, Reed, I recognise that. Plantation in Jamaica is completed. Excellent. So Jamaica should be making me quite a lot more money. Trade value 13 ducats. Production 2.15. I would say that's acceptable. I'm actually going to run out of build slots. Because I still want to get a shipyard here. I might need to switch out the dock for a shipyard. Or else just suck up the cost of developing it up, but it's getting kind of expensive. 3 years until raiding. Or we could just declare war on somebody and steal a bunch of cash. I mean, that is one of the things that we could definitely do with Chactamal. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I want at least one more cannon. At the very least. So we're going to go ahead and build that. Cannons work best in pairs. It's not actually true. I just want the +2 siege ability from having 4 guns instead of 3, which would be +1. Importing naval supplies. Ambitions to improve our nation's navy have recently come to a halt. The Jamaican shipbuilders don't lack for ideas or plans, but supplies. We haven't stolen enough ships off of people. So I can gain Diplo power or gain 2 mercantilism. I'll take the mercantilism, thank you. What is my navy tradition? 39, and it is still rising. My army tradition's 8.6 and it's actually falling. Uh-oh. Yeah, I really need to get some forts. Alright, another election. We are going to keep the same guy because he is still pretty young. 44. Lose another 8 Republican tradition, which is really 3.2. We can pass the Popery Act for free missionary strength. No downsides? Sure, why not? I mean, technically there are no downsides on the tolerance of heretics ones either, so I'm just going to go ahead and pass those. Oh, I still get the bonuses from the high tolerance of true faith. Oh, and as reformed I have tolerance of heretics, which is completely irrelevant. That's funny. Alright, so we've built my other cannon. How's the professionalism looking? Wow, that's going up slowly. Well, I guess you do spend, like, most of the early game drilling. Like, these guys have clearly drilled quite a bit. I think we are pretty much ready for a war against these fellows over here. We're not going to be quite level Miltech 20, but we are going to be quite far ahead of them. They don't have the last +1 morale from that. They have 0.75 tactics behind us. They are going to be at Landsknecht level, so we are 3 tiers of units of infantry ahead of them. We are 2 tiers of cavalry ahead. And 3 tiers of artillery ahead. Yeah, we have huge superiority in terms of military power. They are going to have the advantage in numbers, however. So I need to make sure that we can establish a beachhead and then fight them defensively. High tolerance of heretics should give you unrest reduction. I don't think it does because of my national idea. Oh no, it only says negative religious tolerance no longer gives any penalties. It does not say anything about positive. So yeah, positive should still give you. Which we don't have. We're -3, -3. But then again, without the Blasphemy, Convectile and Test Acts, we would be at +0. We'd be on 0. No, it would be a +1. No, it would be 0. Yes, it would be 0. But as it is, it's still 0, and I get all the missionary strength. No. I think I'm going to go through till January. We're going to get the technology. Yeah. And that is one very weak emperor. Heated debate. Some members of the parliament are having some concerns regarding our increasingly bad reputation. I'm a pirate! But at this point, Republican tradition is already increasing stability costs by 34%. It's not that low. It's 83, and it's increasing the stab cost by 34%. This is why I hate Republican tradition versus legitimacy. So I'll spend the money, which has just gotten rid of most of my savings. And there's January. Get that. Now I'm ahead of time again. 13 years. Boom. And I think I'm actually going to call the stream there, because I do want to start a war against these fellows. In fact, you know what? I'm going to declare that war right now. I'm going to fabricate that claim, which is going to be on Ekab. We're going to stop improving relations with you. And we're going to declare war on you. And that is where I'm going to end this one. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you want to see how that war for the Mexican territories is going to be against the natives, this is our first, or second, or third opportunity to expand. You will need to check in next time. Don't know exactly when I will be streaming next. That's going to be next week. I do post up a schedule here on Twitch. You can find that in the description below. And also on Discord. If you go over to my Discord, which is linked here, I try and keep that as up to date as possible. In fact, Discord is generally the best place for the most up to date information going on. So come join us there. I also have a YouTube channel. If you have missed any of this series, or of the new Providence series before that, or of the Aragon series which led into both of these series, then you'll be able to find that over on YouTube. It started uploading yesterday, I think. So if you want to know how on earth Europe turned into the mess that Europe currently is, then that's the way to do it. And then finally, I have a Patreon, so if you have enjoyed what you have seen here, then you can find that on patreon.com/MordredViking, or you can of course support the channel more directly here on Twitch by subscribing. Thanks everyone for watching. I will catch you guys next time. I will be back again streaming tomorrow at 7 PM, where we're going to be doing some more of the Total War Warhammer 2 Still Faith mod with the dwarves. The hold continues. Hopefully. Bye everyone. Actually, I should probably see if anyone else is streaming and throw them a host as well. Bear with me just a moment. We'll see if there's anyone who is doing good things. You're doing a rerun. Who else is doing Europa Universalis? Let's take a look. Hey, I'm the top streamer. Stivias, maybe. What are they doing? Is that one of your recommendations, Field Marshal? Because I'm happy to do it. Okay, let's go and raid him. I was just surprised because he's doing League of Legends, but I have nothing against that because I'm trying to get into that myself. Drats. He ain't online. Oh, no, he's hosting. Yeah. I was like, I really don't recognize this guy. And he's doing League of Legends. Okay. Sorry, I turned off the audio there because I was trying to have a listen in. I've tried to do that before, raiding people. That's multiplayer. I don't particularly like doing that. You sound like a bit of a fool. Yeah, none of these people really do it for me. So I'm going to go and host Forsaken Spartan. He is currently playing... Oh, he's playing Rome 2. Divide a Imperia game. He is an absolute boss. He's got amazing Twitch features. I love him. So head on over there. Say hello from Mordred Viking if you would be so gracious. That would be awesome. Throw in a couple of Viking raids. Throw in the Viking horns if you've got access to them. And I'll catch you guys next time. Sorry, Field Marshal, too late. I'm going to host Forsaken Spartan because I like this guy. He's cool. Thanks everyone for watching and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!